But something you guys actually might not know about me is that right before the pandemic, I was training for the marathon. Whoa. Yeah, you know they let women run the marathon. You know that, right? I was training for the marathon. I was so fucking pissed when they canceled that shit. Ugh, the worst. And then obviously, they brought it back the next year, but I was like so busy. You know, clam bakes, trips to the Cape. And then the year after that, I was planning on running it, but I figured, you know, monkeypox would cancel it. I was really rooting for monkeypox, I'm not gonna lie. Lean in, everyone, lean in. Lean the fuck in. Like, I'm the one doing all the work up here. Move in. Monkeypox? Yikes. Oh my God, I can't imagine a worse disease. Like, you get big, juicy white pimples, and like, you're not allowed to pop them. I honestly think I would prefer cancer. Claudia, that's not funny. But it is, you know? And I'm just genuinely, can I say, thrilled to be in New York performing. I've missed you guys so much. Mostly because like I went to a lot of the other states, and shockingly, they were extremely anti-Semitic. I'm kidding. Everyone was really nice and welcoming. But there's nothing like being back in New York. Yeah. And I've been working for like a year on this tour, and I was supposed to be done about 6 months ago, and then after my last show, my agent called me up. He's like, yo, Claude. He doesn't even talk like that. Let's roll with it. He's like, yo, Claude. I'm like, what do you want, you curly-headed fuck? Not me being anti-Semitic. He was like, we gotta get you back out there, more shows. Let's do a big one in LA. You know, we'll invite a bunch of buyers and like talent scouts. Like, let's do it. And I was like, no. Mostly because I don't really like to work, you know? But also because I'm like John Mayer, you know? I don't think I want to go to LA anymore. Yeah. I'm like John Mayer, but I don't pee on the women I have sex with, you know? You didn't hear it from me. Kobe! That's how you do it, right? Yeah, like a fun fact about me is like, I do not fuck with LA. Like, I do not like it over there. Mostly because of the people. They're horrendous. And like so self-righteous in the way they talk so slow. It's like, what do you want? Spit it out. It's infuriating. They're like, hi. Hi, I'm Rain. I have my own kiln, and my dress is made of wheat. I just like literally hate LA, the people, but also because LA is not what I like to personally categorize as a fat-friendly travel destination. If you know, you know. If you don't know, thin privilege. Yeah, that's right. And I've actually thought for so long that it would be lit if I started a travel blog called fatfriendlydestinations.com. Like, I think that would be like really fucking helpful, no? Nobody's marketing towards the horizontally challenged. Like, lean in. I'm gonna expose myself. Like, I'm the biggest loser. Okay. I actually thought of this idea like 5 years ago that if there was a travel blog towards like, you know, targeted towards fat people, it would be really successful. And ever since I thought of the idea, I like live in fear that someone is gonna think of it and like take on my idea and I'm not gonna make any of the money. So I actually own the domain name fatfriendlydestinations.com, yeah. 99 cents on GoDaddy. It's the American dream! I'm not done, lean in. Currently, if you were to like whip out your phone and go to fatfriendlydestinations.com, you would be redirected to claudiaoshry.com. And that's on being tech savvy. I think I would change a lot of lives if I was like the editor-in-chief of FFD. That's what we're calling it. Because, you know, like, I think I would actually win Nobel Peace Prizes for the literature I would write. Like, not me being delusional, but I actually think that I would. And I know the first piece that would really, like, put my name out there as a writer. Like, I would write, like, a listicle. Listicles are so dumb. Everyone on BuzzFeed is like, here's what type of eggs you like based on your horoscope. It's so fucking stupid, but I would write one. But I would do like a roundup. Here are like my 35 favorite hotels in the world that have towels slightly larger than a handkerchief. Yeah, what the fuck is that? I get to the hotel, I see the towel, I'm like, oh, they gave me a special towel just for my areola? That is so thoughtful. It's so annoying. Everywhere I go. I was just in Europe. Yeah. Goes to Europe once. But I was in Europe. And it was a really treacherous travel day for me. It was like a 9-hour flight. And I travel with like a Jewish body. We don't travel well. I'm like sweating like an animal by the time we land, and I had gotten a spray tan before the flight. Yeah. So I had like, those brown crustaceans betwixt my breasts. It was fun. By the time I got to Italy, I was like, you know what? I think I need to take a shower. So I get to the hotel. Gorgeous facility, really stunning architecture. Get to my room, I take this freezing cold shower, and I'm just feeling grateful for Italian water. I'm like, this is Gordo, Miranda, Lizzie, like I'm loving it. Thank you, Paolo, for this beautiful shower. And I get out of the shower, I wrap the towel around my body, and then my whole pussy's hanging out. And I was shocked to see my pussy there. I actually didn't even see my pussy because like my tits are so big. So I like went into the mirror and I was like, oh my God, pussy! What are you doing here? It was actually like a really traumatizing moment for me. Like, I remember like looking in the mirror and like my body just like looked defeated, I have like dark under eye circles, like a pussy. And I remember really thinking to myself, like, this is one of the lowest points of my life. Can I please go back to America now? Fuck you, Gordo. And I just don't know what that is. Everywhere I go, tiny little towels. Tiny little towels. It's bullshit. You know what it is? It's fucking fatphobic. Yeah. What do we want? Towels. When the fuck do we want them? And we live in a day and age where like if you want to be a successful platform, you have to be like cause driven. You have to have like a philanthropic element, which is like so fucking annoying, but like I can't get into that. And so I want to be successful at FFD, and I have such a good cause. By the way, you know who I blame for that whole thing? Tom. Tom's. Yeah. He started that whole philanthropic bullshit. He was like allegedly giving shoes to the kids in Africa. Yeah, sure. All I'm saying is I never saw a picture of a kid in Africa wearing a loafer, okay? It's giving fraud. It's giving fraud. They should call the company Tom's Girardi.